Hello.
It's time to start the music.
It's time to light the lights.
It's actually not, because it's about Sesame Street tonight.
Oh, what the fuck? You told me it was... I guess they're still Muppets.
They're still Muppets.
It's still a Muppet show.
Welcome to the PhazePoint. Yeah. Today's episode, my favorite classic
Your
Sesame
favorite.
Street characters.
Oh, no.
A slideshow. It's got about
Is that the
11...
trick?
No, I mean, you know, my favorite classic Sesame Street characters. They're classics.
Okay. Can I preface something?
Yeah, what?
When I think Sesame Street, I think classic. I think Big Bird. I think Bert and Ernie.
Uh-huh.
I think Elmo.
Yeah.
I think Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
And I think, Oscar the Grouch. Oscar the Grouch, he spoke to my soul quite a bit.
Yeah, Oscar's cool. Let's get this show on the road.
All right, I'm going to click for the
first
first
slide. We got
Ernie.
Ernie.
Oh, it's Ernie! It's Ernie! Look at this! Guys, it's Ernie! Oh my god!
All right.
Click.
He's got,
there he is!
He's got 4 facts.
Uh-huh.
And he's Bert's best friend.
I love the way like the Muppet like does the whole side mouth. Bert,
Unhinged.
Bert, I understand. Bert, I'm you.
He likes rubber ducks.
I'm you, and Eric is Bert's best friend. Hold on. He's Bert's best friend. He likes rubber ducks. Okay.
Please click.
Whoa, legs are weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to see Muppets with legs.
His shoes are so fucking dirty. Come on, dude. Why are you... What? Like, everything about you is crisp and clean, and then your shoes. How does a Muppet's shoes get so dirty?
I feel like, realistically, it's funny that you said that you're Bert, because of all of the Sesame Street characters, first off, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with Ernie. But I also, as an adult, I feel, relate to Ernie the most. Mainly because of his dirty shoes and his otherwise decent demeanor, except for his dirty shoes and his messy hair.
He's a charting musician?
He is a charting musician.
What song?
Rubber Ducky in 1970 hit number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100.
And then there was maybe a hit out on what?
In the 90s, there were rumors that Ernie was going to be killed off in order to teach children about death.
What a character to do that with!
I know!
Holy shit!
Be like,
didn't they do that with like Elmo's uncle? We didn't really see. That's what they did, right?
I feel like probably, yeah. I think that was just a rumor, though. I think it was started by some college kids.
Let's
at the
kill
time.
off a main character to make them know what death feels like.
Yeah,
fuck.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but they didn't do it. All right, smash or pass, Ernie.
Man, he's in a loving relationship. I'm not a homewrecker.
All right,
I'm not a homewrecker.
Next slide.
Oh, it's Bert! Look at this, guys! I'm waiting for the heel turn, but I'm happy right now. There's a picture. That is the happiest I've ever seen Bert. That's the happiest picture of Bert I've ever seen. There's the Bert. That's the same picture. You just reversed the... That's fine. It's the Bert and Ernie joke. You know, whatever. Why wasn't he first then? Why didn't you do the reverse picture? Because then he'd be... Whatever. Ernie's best friend. He likes paper clips. Also feet. He's got boots on.
Yeah, he's...
Why do you need to be taller?
He's cosplaying a cowboy, I suppose.
How come he looks so happy? He's not a charting musician. No,
he is not a charting musician, no.
Basically the Garfunkel of the two.
He is basically... Because he didn't chart. Did Garfunkel ever chart? I mean, maybe he did, but come on, like, Paul Simon did a lot more.
Mrs. Big Bird, are you trying to seduce me? Sorry.
that's so stupid.
Listen, I need to have fun while I can, because it's about to not be fun. I feel like you put Bert and Ernie down, and there's maybe one more, and then the rest are going to be this...
Well, let's move forward then, Joe.
I've got my coffee. And no, it's a pass on Bert, because canonically, I have passed on everybody who looks like Bert before.
You're not going to make an exception for the man himself?
No, because once again, same issue. Loving relationship. I'm not a homewrecker.
Fine. Fair enough.
Okay?
Alright, let's talk about achievements of WORMKIND and Sesame Street.
What? Is that a fucking link? You have a goddamn source?
That's not a link, Joe. It's a citation. For my work. For my worm work.
Worm
Number 1.
Oh, okay, I'll let you go for it.
Worms have their own community, culture, and organizations established through the labor of the worms themselves. They do a lot of work, Joe. They do a lot of good work. These worms.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I think I prefaced before the show earlier that I did not grow up with Sesame Street. I grew up with Street Sharks. That's the street I know. But there were worms?
In Sesame Street?
Yeah.
Oh, there were worms, Joe. There were worms.
Is this all going to be worms?
There were worms. Well, second point, please.
Okay.
They have built a mass transit system in the form of a worm subway, or a wormway, if you will.
They're all citated.
They're not fucking. No. They're not fucking around, Joe. These worms get shit done.
Okay.
Number 3. They celebrate Wormigras.
What the fuck?
Worms are not fucking around, but they do have fun. They have holidays. Wormigras is an ode to the joys of all things worminess.
What are all things worminess?
It's all worminess. I don't know.
Do they have beads? Do they show worm tits?
Here's the thing, Joe. The worms, they're hardworking. They like to have fun on their time off, and they're patriotic. They celebrate
patriotic?
Worminess. Well, they're. I guess maybe they're more national. I don't know. They have a pride about WORMKIND.
Okay.
That is unmatched in the Sesame Street world.
Okay.
Number 4. They have a Worm Scouts organization.
They have a whole Scouts.
I'm telling you, dude, they're organized.
Are they as corrupted as... Are the Worm Scouts as corrupted as the Boy Scouts?
I don't know. We would have to do a further investigation into that bullet point. We don't have time for that, Joe. Point 5, the final point on this slide. They have created and found great success in their space program.
Where am I? What world is this?
You're in Wassa, Joe. Please click one more time.
I'm in Wassa?
You're in Wassa.
What the fuck?
Wassa...
Worm Aeronautic Space Association?
I forget what it stands for. but it's the Worm Space Association. It's the fucking space worms.
Okay.
So I just want you to...
How many worms are in this? Are they all worms?
Please click forward to the next slide. We're going to talk about SLIMEY.
Okay.
SLIMEY is a worm.
Oh, he's so fuzzy. Why is he so fuzzy?
Please click for the next picture.
He's in space. He's got a boot.
SLIMEY is a Wassa recruit. If you pull up that first fact,
yep.
He is a recruit of Wassa. He is a crew member. Please click again.
Of the Wiggle Prize.
and the first worm on the moon. This worm does not fuck around. Let's get up
coffee.
Let's get up those other 2 facts.
This is not coffee. Sorry, Eric. I just want you to know that I'm... If you look at the screen real quick...
Joe's hitting the bottle again!
Hit the bottle.
Oh,
add
Joe.
That to my coffee. Just add it to my coffee. Call it an Irish coffee. Okay, next slide is a picture of him in a bed on the beach. What?
2 more.
Bed on the beach?
2 more facts.
Or is that a blanket? Is that a... Is Oscar the Grouch?
Yeah, Oscar the Grouch. He's Oscar's pet worm. And in fact...
He seems more successful than Oscar the Grouch immediately.
In fact, many members of the Grouch family have their own worms.
He has a pet?
He has a pet, Detroit dirt digger named Dirty.
Hold on. What's a Detroit dirt digger?
Well, click one more time. You'll see a picture of it.
Ah! That looks bigger than him.
It is not. He also has a pet slug named Sluggy. And I don't know...
How does a worm have a slug for a pet? They are smaller!
And so I don't know where it stops, too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know...
So he is a pet.
Right.
Who has sub-pets.
Exactly. And so the question then becomes, do those pets have pets? The world may never know, Joe. Please move forward.
Pass on Slimy. I don't... Sloppy?
What about Sloppy?
Oh, God. No, they're all worms. They're all worms.
The Slimy, pull up that first picture of the first fact. There's only 2 facts for Sloppy. There's not much known about Sloppy.
Oh, God. Slimy's baby... It's a baby. I'm going to pass on a baby.
One
Oh
more
my
fact.
God.
One more fact.
Not breastfed. They don't have breasts!
Well,
What is he even feeding it? I
don't know.
Does she have hair in that first picture?
I would assume. Yes.
Why do worms have hair?
Sloppy has hair.
Sloppy? You named a girl Sloppy? That's not going to end well later on in life.
I would assume
That's not going to end well.
that they're feeding this worm milk, Joe. It has to be milk.
It
right?
doesn't have to be. That's not a clear bottle. That is just a white bottle. That's not a clear bottle, my dude.
Fair enough.
They could be feeding her ooze.
Fair enough.
Because now I believe they're mutants like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles at this point. Pass. These are classic characters? Are you sure?
These are my favorite classic characters, Joe. Please move forward.
Glowworm. This dude's got hair.
Definitely. I like Glowworm because she's got a nice hairdo. Yeah, please click for the first fact. There are two.
Slimy's girlfriend.
It's Slimy's girlfriend.
Something.
They're sharing a milkshake, dude.
Uh-huh.
Worms,
And
that's something that
is a volunteer firefighter.
Yeah, so...
How?
So, I mean, you just volunteer for it, Joe. You just volunteer for it. I don't know what else there is to explain about that.
I've kept this bottle at my desk for the past few weeks. I want you to know that I opened this bottle on this fucking show. And that's about how much I've drunk of it. And I only drink it when I'm doing this show with you.
Joe, don't hate drink because of the worms. They didn't do anything to you.
Oh, it's not because of the worms.
Please move
They're
forward.
merely a byproduct. Okay.
Oh, something that Glowworm did too is she got shot out of a circus cannon.
What?
Yeah. Next slide,
Frank Lloyd
please.
Wright?
Yeah, this is Frank Lloyd Wright.
That's a worm.
Frankie Lloyd Wright.
That's a caterpillar.
This one has 4 facts.
That's the same picture. Lives in dirt. Reluctantly tries to build an above-ground home.
Yeah, so in the show, what happens...
Why is that just Frank Lloyd Wright architecture?
Well, click again.
I assume this is what it looks like. Oh, okay.
That's the house that Frankie built, probably. In the show, Frankie emerges from the dirt very reluctant about being on the surface. So the whole shtick is that they're trying to convince her to build a house above the ground and see if she likes it. I think that she does go back to the dirt.
That's an expensive thing to say.
Yeah, well...
Hey, we know you live underground, but maybe try living on upside by building your own house.
It does look like an expensive house, Joe. It looks like an expensive house.
Oh.
That statue alone.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Do worms talk?
Yeah.
Like
Slimy,
sentences?
Slimy originally did not speak, but they did eventually give Slimy a voice, and the majority of the worms do talk. So do
that
with
looks like a single braid they just gently draped atop that fucking thing's head.
It is.
Fuck.
I like Frankie.
How is
looks
there?
Like how is watermelon.
Is this real? Like, it's not just like you didn't just do a Francis Lloyd Wright joke. Like, is that really? Is it her name just Frankie and you just made it FLW?
No. It's Francis Lloyd Wright.
Why?
I would not lie to you, Joe. This is serious.
Why would they do this?
What do you mean?
Who the fuck cares about Frank Lloyd Wright? And I'm gonna say that as an old tenant of Arizona.
They did a episode where a worm had to build a house. I'm sure they thought the pun was funny because he was an architect, and they ran with it. They
should have made a giant blue sword and put it on the ground.
What?
As a as a big fuck you. That thing was supposed to go on top of a building.
I know, that's such a weird thing. So in Arizona they have a Frank Lloyd Wright giant blue phallus that just is sticking out of the ground and lights up.
That's true. Yep.
And it should have been on a building. They didn't put it on a building.
Yeah, he intentionally said that he wanted this to be like on top of a building.
And it makes sense.
That was the goal.
If that were on top of a skyscraper, it would make sense.
Yeah, but instead they just put it on the ground, which as a memorial to him, which is just kind of a shit like a, hey, we know that you didn't want this, but we're doing this and it's for you.
Yeah.
Which, that sucks.
Yeah.
Pass on Frankie Lloyd Wright.
All right, sorry, Francis.
Jesus.
Next up.
Aunt's name is Sticky. Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Her aunt's name is Sticky.
I was going to do a slide about Sticky, but I didn't.
Oh, thank God. What is this?
What?
Wormo the Happy Clown?
Wormo the Happy Clown.
Oh, that's horrifying. That's not okay. That's not okay, Eric.
Look at his funny teeth.
No, what? That's not okay.
You don't like his funny teeth?
Those are real balloons that they just didn't blow up all the way. Everything about this is making me uncomfortable.
They just need to blow him up a little bit.
Happy birthday, Slimy.
So
Oscar the Grouch looks so pissed about a party.
So
he looks
Slimy,
very unhappy.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be there. Slimy has a tiny clown car.
Uh-huh.
Or, sorry, Wormo the Happy Clown has a tiny clown car. And he makes Slimy's birthday about him.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the plot?
Yeah, well, so what happens is that it turns out that Wormo has the same birthday as Slimy.
Oh.
But I feel like that's kind of a dick move. You, like, co-opt that.
You're the one who chose to work on your birthday, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't be a fucking... Oh, what the fuck is the third image? Why? Why?
Well, click one more time. It's an artist's rendition.
Oh, I hate you.
I feel like that's a pretty close representation of what Wormo the Happy Clown would look like if he were human.
Oh my God. Why is this?
Please click forward. We have one more worm.
Carrie Underworm. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. There she is.
Carrie Underworm has 4 facts.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Born in Muskogee, Oklahoma.
Muskogee?
Muskogee.
I think.
Was Miss NSU runner-up in 2000? NSU?
Yeah, national something. She was Miss North something. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't even remember.
That is a more excited picture than the one in the middle.
Miss Northeastern Scholarship competition, I think. Miss Northeastern.
Scholarship?
Yeah.
Won season 4 of American Idol? No, she didn't. Hold on. What?
And then the last fact, please.
Recipient of 8 Grammy. Are you sure that you can't mistake Carrie Underwood for Carrie Underwood? Are you sure you didn't do that?
Oh shit, you're right. Fuck, these are all facts about Carrie Underwood. Well, you know, it's basically the same thing.
Those are actually facts about... Oh!
Listen, she probably did those things.
Did Carrie Underworm, was she voiced by Carrie Underwood? Did she sing a song?
But this worm probably did do the worm versions of those things.
Oh, God. Pass. I can't fuck a worm, dude. I'm not gonna fuck a worm.
Can't fuck a worm?
Can't fuck a worm. At least look at how tiny they are. How did you do that?
What do you mean?
How am I supposed to derive any pleasure?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you could stick it somewhere.
Where? Look at the hands. Look like, oh, I can stick the worm? That's not pleasant for anybody. Jesus. Also, it's canonical that I am not into scat. We've talked about this. Fuck, dude. You're so disgusting.
Maybe in the ears? Alright, we got a couple more. They're not worms, so you're
Prince
free.
isn't a... Wait, well, Prince isn't a... That's not... What the fuck is this? Wait, no.
Click again!
Stop.
Click again!
It's just a bigger picture. What's wrong with his mouth?
Prince is musically talented.
That's not Prince. That's Prince! What the fuck? Why does he look so intently at...
He assumedly possesses all attributes of Prince. As Prince the Muppet.
Shown here in Bergman-like pose with real Prince.
Yeah, it just sort of reminded me of, like, Ingmar Bergman. I don't know if you've seen his movies, but he does these, like, face me, I face you kind of, like, things where they're facing each other. He's in a real Bergman pose there, which I think is very arty and intentional. Definitely intentional.
What's wrong with his mouth?
You know what's wrong with his mouth. He's
It's
a Muppet.
Folded.
He's a Muppet.
Wait. So... Why is he purple?
Because he's a Muppet.
Not all the other Muppets are purple.
Yeah, but he is.
The Swedish Chef is just white.
Well, this Muppet's purple. Purple is the color of Prince. Purple's the color of Prince, dude.
Oh, you know
Purple
what?
Rain.
That's good. That's good.
Purple's Prince's color.
I'd smash. Yeah. Yeah, I'm drunk enough now. I'd smash Prince.
The Muppet version of Prince?
Yeah.
I think
What
that Prince.
mouth do?
I think that Prince kept his Muppet, by the way.
I just am looking at the picture. The nose is haunting for me for some reason. It looks terrifying. The tuft of hair looks too real, especially next to that other picture of Prince.
I know, it's actually really good hair.
And then, like, I just imagine him singing When Doves Cry right now, and that's all I can think of.
Yeah, I get that. It would be kind of hot, though, maybe, for a Muppet Prince to be doing that. You know?
If what happens when a Muppet finishes, Eric?
What happens when a Muppet comes?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. I don't think
Is
they
it
can.
like felt?
I don't think they have anything under those little pants.
Would it be Purple Rain?
It might be for him. He'd probably shoot purple rainbows.
Okay,
listen,
I'll
Joe.
smash. Yeah,
We have one more Muppet.
we do.
Yeah, this is fairly
Is
quick
it a
and
worm?
painless.
Is it a worm?
We have one more.
It's a worm, isn't it?
Don't you worry.
Digit. What the fuck is that thing? No! No! No, that's not a Muppet! That's not a Muppet! That's not a Muppet! What the fuck is that inflatable head? That looks like a sex doll gone wrong! What the fuck am I... Oh, God, no! No, he's an anime villain! He's an anime villain! Look at that hair!
He's Digit.
The haunting eye. You can't just semi-robotic person. He's a cyborg?
He is.
Oh, why? I hate it. I hate it. I hate everything about the mouth. The mouth and the eyes are not okay. It's just not okay. Constantly malfunction. No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Just the worst. Yes! I agree.
He is Muppet Vision's technical director. Is that attractive to you at all?
What?
He is Muppet Vision's technical director. Is that hot?
What's Muppet Vision?
It's the show from Muppets Tonight.
This isn't Sesame Street, then! Fucking what are you doing?
You're right. Digit is not from Sesame Street. I gave you the old 1-2 switcheroo.
Neither was Prince!
I bamboozled you. You've been boozled.
What?
You've been boozled.
Why do you people watch this? Why is this our most liked content? Why? I give you thought-provoking discussions about characterization, but this is what you guys like.
Dance, monkeys! Listen. Digit. I will say, and I have to find the comments. Let me see here. Digit and Wassa were both recommended in the comments of our videos.
You wanted to do this to me?
And I have to find their names. I wanted to give them a shout out. I've been like scrolling through trying to find them. I can't find them, so I'll do my thing and
I will shout
credit
out
anybody.
I will shout out people. I'd like to shout out our #1 fan, Patrak, who always comments on every one of our videos.
Yeah, thanks, Patrak.
And then I want to shout out Jim Henson for creating a whole world that people want to torture me with.
Jimmy! Jimmy!
Why?
We'll cut it. We'll take a little break now that the slideshow is over. We'll cut it and then we'll come back with the names of the people because I really want to credit somebody for this nightmare. So wait, you never told me. Would you smash or pass Digit?
Pass! Burn with fire! Murder him! Indiscriminately! He is the reason why we cannot go too far in science.
It's Digit's fault? It's Digit's fault?
When people are like, we shouldn't have cyborgs, I show them a picture of this and say, you're right.
Be like, Terminator is not the best example. It's
Shout
this fucking guy.
Shout out to Abscondite.
Abscondite?
Abscondite, yeah. Shout out to Abscondite. A fellow fan of BDSM. Battles, dragons, swords, and magic.
Oh, is that what
fucking weird?
Is that what that's?
Pervert.
Is that what that stands for?
I mean, I like both forms of BDSM. Shout out. Fuck. Are we done? Are we done with this?
Yeah, we're done.
Fuck. Shit.
Oh, we're done.
God damn it.
We're done for 2 weeks now. We'll be back though, because I got more Muppets. I got more everything. It doesn't have to be Muppets. I got other shit. I got like 6 of these lined up. Okay.
Everybody, thank you for spending a little of your time watching him torture me.
I can't find these people.
Good.
We'll see you next week.
Fuck those people.
We'll see you next week for another PhazePoint, or for another PhazeCast, and then we'll be back with another PhazePoint after that.
You don't want in-depth character development? Cut the fucking feed! We're done!
Alright.
Oh, what the fuck is Digit? That's scary.
He is. He's really bad.
What the shit is this?
I think...
How can someone look at this and be like, this is for kids?
I think that Digit is... Well, I don't know. I think that Digit might be worse than Gary Cahuenga.
Well, no. Gary Cahuenga wasn't fear-inducing for me.
Yeah, Digit looks like he could hurt you.
Yeah.